Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit boy, cause I got all that.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State will get the first possession. Curry can't get it to go. On defense, Golden State. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Snow out there with Allen Iverson. Then it's Lynch. Then there's Hill. And it's Mutombo. And at the 5, roaming the paint. Barnes against Snow. The second chance effort will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Curry. From deep. Again, Curry missing. On defense, Golden State. Lynch passes to Hill. Iverson outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Iverson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here. Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now Iverson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. From deep three-point range, Iverson can't get that one to fall. From deep three-point range, the shot by Curry, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. And so Snow nails both of them. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry against Snow. The drive by Thompson to the inside. That's good. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Green against Hill. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. There's the 3. And the Warriors get it back. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Hill throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Another miss by Iverson.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Iverson. He has 6. From 18 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Iverson's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Kolic's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. Jones checked in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Snow. Spates dishes to Livingston. Thompson for the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Spates kicks to Thompson. Takes a 3. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Spates has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iverson passes to McCullough. The shot misses.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
They're running. And here's Iverson outside. They get it back. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nailed. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Barbosa is out there with Curry. And it's Spates in at the 5 spot. Snow, the pass to McKee. And he gets it to go.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No one near him. Pass to Geiger. Another shot. And McKee gets it to go. McKee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Green. Shoots the 3. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Passes to Lynch. 3-pointers. Snow. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Curry.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Not often you see him take that shot. Jones has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
And McKee kicks to Jones. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a 3-run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Philadelphia also making some changes. Mutombo is checked in for Geiger. Hill comes in for Jones. And Allen Iverson subbed in for McKee. And Curry, here we go. And that one's good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And there's the pass to Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now Bogut, after the missed 3 from Allen Iverson. Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Iverson dishes to Hill. Again, Iverson missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Man showing some terrific range. 17 points for Steph Curry.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
From deep three-point range, the 76ers lead it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lynch. Hill against Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Hill. Another miss by Philadelphia. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry with the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Hill is out there with Lynch. Then there's McCulloch. Then it's Iverson. And it's McKee in at the point.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Out to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Philadelphia leading by 5. There's a screen. The drive by Iverson. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Bogut.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And the basket by Curry.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the 76ers call time here. Changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tigers checked in for Hill. And Jones subbed in. For Lynch. The Warriors trailing. Green, the pass to Spates. Iguodala dishes to Green. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. On the wing, Iverson. He's covered by Iguodala. Iverson kicks to McCullough. And the shot is good. McCullough's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 3 from Iverson.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Feeds it to Spates. For 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 17. Another miss by Iverson.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from outside or that he keeps on trying to. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Jones drives in. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Jones has got 7 points. Kicks to Thompson. From past the arc. And that one's good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Here's Livingston. And it's denied. At the top of the key, Spates. Livingston passes to Spates. Misses off the left iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Outside, Jones. He feeds it to McKee. Iverson, right side. Puts up a 3. And that is good. Iverson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Here's Snow. Pick up by Hill. It could go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Warriors trail by 3. We've got Rush. Steph Curry's out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Bogut. And it's Barnes in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Snow the pass to Mutombo. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the 76ers call time here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry with it. Iverson picks him up to take the lead. And Stephen Curry, another 3. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Curry against Lynch. Pick up by Hill. Dishes to Iverson. The feed now to Mutombo. 6 on the shot clock. Mutombo sets a screen. Lynch passes to Mutombo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. And Green slams it in. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes kept in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
McKee's checked in for Snow. Hill gets to McKee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
No, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
It's Curry with the drive. And Green gets it to go.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And it's Hill with the jam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Curry can't get it to go. The 76ers lead. Iverson outside. To the inside. Hill. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 6 assists now in the game. And Curry, here we go. Bogut dishes to Iguodala. Outside for Curry. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have a range.
Yes, speaking from experience, we already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Iverson outside. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end. Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
For 3, McKee. And here's Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count. And so here is Philadelphia. And McKee kicks to Iverson. From deep. The offensive rebound. The dish to Green. Curry. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. From deep 3-point range. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clutch.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course. I'm slipping down a chain reaction, and here I go, here I once again I'm yours in fractions. It takes me down, pulls me down, pulls me down low. Honey, it's raining tonight, but storms always have an eye, have an eye. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I'm better under your reflection. But did you know, did you know, did you know, no, that's anybody else that's meant, yeah. It's all the same, all the same, all the same glow. Honey, it's raining tonight, but storms always have an eye, have an eye. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course. You and me run the same course. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball. Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team... Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Tipped away. Curry kicks to Bogut. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. Westbrook against Curry. It's stolen by Ibaka. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Durant with the drive.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the rejection by Ibaka. And he recovers it. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Thompson misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot's good by Waiters.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
The shot by Curry, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's sent back by Bogut. The drive by Thompson. And the pass to Green. The feed to Barnes. Curry dishes to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Bogut. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything. Of note, Some guys have what it takes to call games,
Yeah.
and Steve just doesn't quite
No.
scratch me as that kind of guy.
No.
Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep was not going in.
Yeah, but when a guy...
And defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Craig, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ziegler's checked in. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Durant. Here's Cantor. And that one is hammered home.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Livingston, that's good. Oklahoma City trailing. Durant for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Iguodala's drive. Here's Spates. Again, Golden State. Outside Durant. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Foyle is out there with Roberson. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home, they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Morrow comes in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Roberson. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Clark. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Warriors lead.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Passes it to Green.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Randy Ford. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. The tray. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 4. Waiters passes to Durant. Adams with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Morrow, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And then Waiters with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous.
Here's Curry. Curry with another miss. Thunder trailing by 3.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
That's good. And that's now 6 points for Dion Waiters.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Morrow. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here is Curry. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Warriors ahead. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
For the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Waiters. Now a timeout called by Golden State. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. The drive by Thompson. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Curry against Westbrook. The three from Barnes. The shot is off. Good D by Westbrook.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Foy dishes to Durant. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. Another miss by Curry. Oklahoma City trailer. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Here's Durant. Randy Foy is on the way. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Jumps up, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Thunder trailing by 3.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Westbrook drives in. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. And Kanter pulls it down.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Here's Ibaka. And the rejection by Ezeli. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barbosa with the ball. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ibaka's got 8.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Curry with it. From deep three-point range. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
I gotta hold down the city.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Curry's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Dion Waiters is out there with Roberson. And it's Singler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Rush. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Curry can't get it to go. Under trailing by 3. Raiders on the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Andre Robertson. Westbrook with the bucket.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From deep, it's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. 14 points for Steph Curry.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one.
It's real good, Adams.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. On defense, the Thunder. Thompson with the bucket.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Westbrook passes to Durant, and he dunks it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Livingston dishes to Green. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Westbrook with the drive. Pass to Cannon. Inside. It's stolen by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Durant with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala against Cantor. Iguodala kicks to Green. 5 on the clock. Iguodala's drive. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The Thunder with the lead. Now Westbrook. .110 left to play here in the fourth. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And now Barnes running the floor. Oh, look at that.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
It's stolen by Green. One-on-one fast break. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You had a foul to give there, but you better not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Barnes dishes to Kerr. Buries the triple.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Left side of Ibaka. Ooh, offline.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Let's get on right now though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being alone. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up. I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these we I get some material. Hold on, we them boys. We them boys. We making noise.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here's Beasley. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Bogut. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Terrence Jones.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road. Warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finish with the league best 28 road wins.
And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. Curry dishes to Green. Tries again. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Houston's ball. It's a three-point game. Jones, the pass to Beasley. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Beasley. Green with the block. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And it's sent back by Howard. Harden dishes to Ariza. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Harden gets to Ariza. No good. Great D that time from Green.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Curry outside, and Jones pulls it down.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And then for Golden State, Speights checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Speights, the pass to Thompson. The Rockets pull it in. And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. But he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Speights dishes to Livingston. That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Barbosa's shot is off. Rockets trailed by 7. And Beverly kicks to Smith. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Speights. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Capella, the pass to Beverly. "17 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Beverly's got 5.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked. Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out of transition.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Brewer with the steal. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop when the opposing team scoring.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Ian Clark out there with Curry. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. Here's Clark. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Clark's got his first points of the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that
way. And he gets the bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. And I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
On the floor. Then for the Warriors, Barnes, he's checked in for Rush. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Wasted no time on that one. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
It's stolen by Bogut. The 3 ball. And again, it's Klay Thompson with the triple. Thompson's got 10 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Capella dishes to Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now Brewer. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. All alone. Rockets with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Haniunas, no luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here is Harden after the Warriors pick up 3. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Sean Livingston. Shot clock at 6. No good from Spates.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage 3 on the court.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. This one for 3. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy
call. Tipped away. Beasley with the steal. Jones drives in. Gets it down to single digits. Harden's got his first 2 points.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Curry.
He got it! He got it!
Just in time.
And so we conclude the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got Monty Eunice, Patrick Beverly out there with Brewer. Then it's Smith, and it's Capella in the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Now here is Bogut. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The shot by Curry, no good. Pass to Capella. Here's Beverly. The three-pointer is right on target. Beverly's got 10 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors leading by 13. Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Now here is Howard after the miss from Stephen Curry. And Thompson sends it back to the middle. Here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, gee, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Thompson for the triple. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. Ariza kicks to Jones. Here's Howard. Spates with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Golden State. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Smith again to Iguodala. There's the 3, but they'll get another chance. And it's Smith penetrating. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Moniunas passes to Capella. Spates with the block. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Beverly. And at last, they get one to fall. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Spates. And Capella sends it back. Smith for 3. Smith missing again. Warriors leading by 12. Barbosa dishes to Iguodala. Green Kicks to Barbosa. Gets to the corner and buries it.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And it's sent back by Speights. On up the court. That's good.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Speights. Rush comes in for Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Good. Brewers got 5 now.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Warriors lead by 16.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And as and we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So it's the Warriors now. 17 points was their biggest margin. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Rush. And it's Bogut in the 5 spot. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Brewer kicks to Capella. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Moniunas. Jones comes in for Smith. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverley.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
And they get it back. Green kicks to Curry. Green passes to Curry. He feeds it to Bogut. Clock at 4. And it's good. 17 points for Klay Thompson.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Timeout called the Warriors. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. But they recover it. And the pass to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Rockets on the break. And that one's good. 6 points for Terrence Jones.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists. 3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Harden kicks to Beasley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Beasley.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. It's stolen by Green. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And another 3 for Golden State. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And again, no good by Golden State.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
That's good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Goes up again. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.